Hey guys, welcome to Picture Book Drama, where it is everything in entertainment. I am your host Sean, your video and comic guru, bringing you a all movie collection review or pickup. Yeah, it's a pickup, not a review. Kind of a review. I'll be talking about them. I'm going to show you a bunch of movies I picked up. And that's all this video is going to be about. I can't even talk. I'm so excited because this is a trade I did with a fellow Facebooker who actually asked me not to put his name up here. Gotta live up to that request. Hey, he asked me not to. He's a cool guy. Talked to him for a while on Facebook, got to know him. Took the plunge and said, hey, come down to the vault. I had some Funko Pops I was getting rid of, and he had some movies that he wanted to trade. Because originally he was going to just pay for them. But he said he had some movies, and he showed me what they were, so we kind of worked it out where we did kind of a /buy trade type thing. So, and anything else I'll show you that's not part of the trade, I'll let you know, because I do have some Target stuff that I picked up as well. But I got a bunch of great stuff here. I mean, some of the stuff I may already own, but if not, I'll do a giveaway or something. But I have a ton of stuff here, and I have another stack right there. So we're going to jump right in. But before I do, I have to say two things actually, because of this particular video. One thing I don't say in every video, but I should start doing is I am in a process of creating a media library. And it's one that shows the progression of technology from movie reels all the way up to the 4K versions and everything in the middle. So, your film reels, your DVDs, your Blu-rays, your Laserdiscs, your, any version that can be considered a movie I want. Because what I really want to do eventually is open up a museum that shows all these different versions. And that means having every version of every different type. So at the end of the video, I'm going to show you how you can communicate with me in a lot of different ways. And that way, if you guys have anything you want to donate, please let me know, because eventually I will be doing a Kickstarter to help fund this as well. But that's one of the things that is a passion of mine. I love movies, and I really want to have a place here in Chicago that can just really show you all of them, not just mobsters and things of that nature, but just of cinema in general. But that's going to be my jump into that. But please remember to hit that subscribe button. That's how this channel grows. A small but dedicated group here. I'm not trying to buy subscribers and jump from like 160 all the way up to like 16,000 overnight. I have people hit me up all the time saying, hey, if you pay me X amount of dollars, we will get you subscribers. I don't want to do that. I want to do it legit. So it means I'll make no money doing this, but that's okay. This is my hobby. This is what I love to do. This is the way it should be done. But we're going to go ahead and do what we came here to see, which is the movies that I got. I'm so amazed at what I picked up. So, oh wow. Okay, we're going to just start. First thing I got is the Blu-ray version of Carrie. This is the original version. This is the one directed by Brian De Palma with Sissy Spacek and John Travolta. But I also ended up picking up the remake with Chloe Grace Moretz. Now, I can't remember who directed this one, because this also has Julia Moore in it. Who is the director? Oh my God, I can't believe I was not prepared for this. This was so surprising to get this. Kimberly Pierce. Kimberly Pierce is the director of this, and it came with the lenticular slipcover. So I love that. So it's going to be a little hard to see, but I love that. And if you turn it one way, there's no blood, and then you go the other way, there is blood. So go back a little bit, but loving that. So now I have both versions on Blu-ray, because I think I had Carrie on DVD, but it's so hard to remember when you have so many movies and everything's kind of boxed up. So that's the problem with having things like this. It's like you can't see what you have every day. You kind of get duplicates of things, but that's okay, because I'm creating a media library, so not a problem having multiple copies. So you got those, so awesome. Next thing I end up getting is John Wick and John Wick 2, or Chapter 2. Loving that. Oh, I love these two movies. So great. Because I know I do have them, but I love the fact of having them for sure again. Because I think I don't have a steelbook of them. I do need to get steelbooks and DVDs and that, but I think I had those in Blu-ray before, but if not, I do now. How do I want to do this? Because it's all awesome. Okay, I guess go this way. I love my monster movies. I love horror, I love superheroes, and I love monster stuff. Basically sci-fi, I love it. Because I kind of put horror in sci-fi, because if you like Alien, you like sci-fi. You like Terminator, you like sci-fi, but you kind of like horror. It's crazy. But I picked up, or got from them, I should say, Godzilla. Now I know I have it somewhere, but I just don't know where it is, but I want to watch it again, so yeah, I'm going to watch this. So I got Godzilla. I got Kong Island, or Kong Skull Island with the slipcover. So awesome, I have the skull, or the slipcover for that. And this movie also has a bunch of Marvel alumni in it. Because you got Samuel L. Jackson, who is Nick Fury, Tom Hiddleston, who is Loki, and Brie Larson, who is Captain Marvel. Ooh, so you got that one. But I also ended up picking up, or getting, I keep saying picking up, but in that group of movies that I got from him was King Kong, the original version. Now I have this so many times over, but I will take it again because this is actually a third version of what it is. All the same content, but one's a steelbook, one's a digibook, I think. Or actually, I think it's the same version, but it kind of flips open. It's weird, but I was happy to have this. So I have both the original, and I have the most recent version of King Kong. And soon, Godzilla King of the Monsters is coming out, and I believe after that you're having King Kong versus Godzilla. Because I think they're done filming it, actually. So that's going to be coming out soon. Now, I'll jump this way. I'll go into... Oh, it's so much stuff. I'm flustered. Okay, I'm going to go to a few horror DVDs that I picked up. Now, first one is actually one I'm in the process of watching. Actually, because here in my vault, I do have a TV and Blu-ray set up. Because this way I can watch a movie I pick up and make sure that it works. And that is House of Horror. This is the first time Christopher Lee played Dracula. This is from 1967, I believe. Love the Hammer films. They're all over the place. There's no definitive Hammer collection because the rights have gone to so many people. But you get Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing together. It is also awesome movie. And then this is from 1973. This is Count Dracula and His Vampire Brides. Again, a Hammer film, I believe, but this is done through, or distributed through Diamond Entertainment. But again, you got Christopher Lee playing Dracula and Peter Cushing playing Van Helsing, but in a more contemporary setting. Kind of crazy to see the two, because this is back in a Bram Stoker-like setting. This is actually based on more on a Bram Stoker novel, while this is just based on horror exploitation. But with the same two actors. Crazy, man. This is one that has not been released on Blu-ray, kind of like the other two. I don't know of any other Hammer films that have been released on Blu-ray that I know of. I could be very wrong because I have not been in my movie world as much as I should have. But Wolfen. This is a movie that came out at the same time during either, I'm not sure if it was during Howling or, actually I guess Howling and American Werewolf in London. All three of these films kind of came out at the same time. This one kind of got lost in a shuffle because the other two were more based on someone transforming into a wolf, while this is based on the more spiritual aspect of the wolves. Seeing it through a more Native American way of perceiving them compared to the straightforward, I'm cursed and turning into a werewolf. But this movie is so good. It's got Albert Finney and Gregory Hines is in this. It's just so good. Give this movie a try. It's a movie that's a slow burn, but it's so good. Slow, so good, so good, so good. All right. Next ones I'm going to show you are some 3D versions I picked up. Some I have, but you can never leave a... Looks like you can't leave a steelbook behind. You cannot leave a 3D behind. And he had in that set Avengers 3D. Now I do have this in a box set, and I had purchased this separately before, but I let a friend of mine borrow it and I never got it back. So I needed to get this again. Because I did have the original Avengers, but I needed a 3D, even though I don't have a 3D player. But I will eventually get one. So this knocks down one more 3D Marvel movie I gotta get. I still gotta get like Black Panther and Ant-Man and the Wasp and Avengers, Infinity War. I'm not sure if Iron Man and Iron Man 2 were 3D. Or I gotta get Captain America. So I gotta get Thor again because my version of Thor didn't work. And maybe Thor Ragnarok. So I had quite a few. Help. Next in the 3D world I picked up is Dread. I've had this before, again, loaned it to someone, never got it back. That's the problem when you have so many movies, you tend to forget you loan them out and people don't tell you. They think, hey, I got your movie. But I got this again, so don't matter. Next one I got is Prometheus. I'm indifferent to these movies because to me they really aren't. This one was such a... It took too long to get to that connection and really make it make sense and for me to care. It just too long. I'm going to give it another chance because I hate to say I don't want to see it again, but honestly I don't want to see it again. This one was in there and I almost said nah, but again, you never leave a 3D behind. That is Titanic. Will I watch it? Yeah, I'll give it one try. I will watch it once for the 3D aspect, once I can get a 3D TV and player and be able to watch it. Because you get to appreciate it in a whole new way. So I am looking forward to that. And then with this one actually is not a 3D. This is just an extended version. This is James Cameron's Avatar. I don't believe this is 3D. I don't know. Let me know. I haven't opened. I know the discs are in there, and I just haven't looked to see if it's 3D or not. I just think this is an extended version, so you do have that. So either way, I'm not going to complain. We'll wait on this one. Oops. You'll probably see it back there. Box set. I do have this already, but I could give a friend of mine this version, and that is Spider-Man: The High Definition Trilogy. This is the Sam Raimi box set. This is all 3 of the movies. So the first 2 are amazing. The third one is what happens when the studio gets involved. But still, Sam Raimi to me should be given so much credit for bringing Spider-Man to the big screen, because without his version of it, we would not have any of the versions we have right now. Remember that. Next one is the only steelbook I have in here. This one I did show on Facebook through my steelbook group. I don't think I showed it anywhere else, but that is Dune. This is actually a DVD steelbook. This is based on the original version. I can't remember the year, 84 when this came out. This is directed by David Lynch. This has a ton of stars in it. You got Kyle MacLachlan from Twin Peaks. Sting is in this. Who else is in this? Max von Sydow. Patrick Stewart, I believe, is in this movie. You got a ton of people in here. Linda Hunt. Not Helen Hunt, but Linda Hunt is in this movie. Great, great, great movie. Steelbook looks amazing. So beautiful. I love DVD steelbooks because not a lot of people know about DVD steelbooks. You know, those are the ones that are the hardest and to me the best value, because every Blu-ray is getting a steelbook nowadays. Not every DVD got a steelbook. Now we're going into the collections. We're almost done here. We're at the wire. I ended up also grabbing off of them the Warlock, not the Warriors. That's different, much different. Warlock. Come out to play, Zap. But here with Warlock, the collection. This is the first 3 movies. So you get Warlock, Warlock 2, The Armageddon, and Warlock 3, The End of Innocence. Oh man, Julian Sands as the Warlock is amazing. And this comes with special features for all 3 films. So behind the scenes footage, trailers, galleries, tons of stuff in here. And it's on 2 Blu-rays. So the first Warlock film is on its own Blu-ray. Warlock 2, The Armageddon, and Warlock 3, The End of Innocence is on its second Blu-ray. So you get that. I love that. Love having this. Big fan of that franchise, actually. Now this is one that was the big surprise. I did not expect to see this because it works really well with the other box set I have for it. And that is The Hobbit. This is the motion picture trilogy. This is based off of the original Hobbit books. So The Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey, The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug, and The Hobbit, The Battle of the Five Armies are here in one box set, which works well with my other Blu-ray box set based on the original Peter Jackson movie. So put these together, you got all the movies together. I have this several times over, Blu-rays, DVD box sets, you know, steelbooks, but not like this. So I like the fact that it does have that look like a book. You can see that, it looks really cool. A magnetic opening, and then your movies are right there. Slide right out, you got your movies. Really cool. This is actually something that could range anywhere from $30 to $30 and up. So having that in there and trading it for some pops, amazing. Now, the last one that was in that trade was actually one that I, again, kind of can watch, can't watch in a way. But that is for Stranger Things. This is season 1. This is the the 4K Blu-ray box set. Now I do have the original one, that's the Blu-ray box set. But obviously I wasn't going to get this because I don't have a 4K Blu-ray player. But it's kind of like, why am I buying 3-ray? I suddenly forgot how to speak. I was not going to buy this because it's a 4K and I don't have a 4K player, but I do purchase 3D movies. So I decided, why not? If he was adding this into the movies, why not accept it? So I have this. So awesome to have this. And unbeknownst to me, and yes, I said unbeknownst, I have a vocabulary, people. I was over at Target and I was looking for a specific movie. Actually 2. One was not available. Hopefully when it gets here they'll send it to me. I paid for it. But I went on Target.com to look for Aquaman and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse because they had Target exclusives, because I am a big fan of digibooks. Target is the place to get your digibooks. Best Buy is your place to get your steelbooks. So I didn't get the steelbooks for them yet. Yes, I said it, even though I love steelbooks. I like digibooks more because digibooks tend to disappear. Then you can't find them all the time unless you go online. Even used places like Reckless Records, places like that, don't always have them. So I wanted to go on there and I wanted to order the Aquaman and the Spider-Man Into Spider-Verse digibooks and get them at a little bit of a cheaper price. But one of the movies they had on there as a online buy only was Stranger Things Season 2 at a reduced price for the Blu-ray Season 2. So I purchased Aquaman and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, the digibooks, and I ordered the Stranger Things. I just ended up getting in today the Aquaman digibook and Stranger Things. The Spider-Verse did not come in yet. It was back ordered. Now I know you're like, well, why are you telling us? You know, you're supposed to show us. one thing I like with Target is they did not charge me for the Spider-Verse yet. It's pending in my account, so the money has technically been taken out. But if they have any issues with it, it can be put back into my account. So it's not like the money's just immediately been paid for all the items, and I'm just waiting for it to show up. Once the Spider-Verse comes in, then and only then does that pending transaction turn into a finalized transaction. So I did end up receiving the Aquaman digibook, and it's a lenticular cover, which is hard to show because it's Aquaman and it's Black Manta. I can't even do close-ups of this. I tried doing it and it just does not work. So I don't know. It's a beautiful lenticular, but it's dark too because the backgrounds are dark blue ocean background. Aquaman you can see with no problem. It's just when you get to Black Manta it's a little bit of a problem. But with the digibook, let's pop that off for a second. You know, again you have that. I already used the code. I always use my codes, but I hate opening them wide because you can hear them crack, and that means they don't glue them down very well. But just show you a couple of images inside of it. But this is, to me, one of the things that has, and I kind of like how that is in there. That's the way a book should start off. It's like it lets you know it's actually a book for that piece. You know, it's not just something that might just be a few pages for something else. So I like that. That's in there really cool. So I have that. Yeah. The Stranger Things, season 2, not 4K, but the DVD Blu-Ray box set, $10. Online order only. So you can't buy this and pick it up. It has to be ordered and delivered. But if you're getting 2 things in there, I got free delivery. I went over the price for free delivery, so I got this for free. All I had to do was pay the tax. And this comes so quick. I ordered it on Thursday. I got it on a Saturday. It came so quick. Actually, I got it Friday. It actually showed up Friday. I just got here Saturday to pick it up. So it actually came in a day and a half. That's amazing. So when Spider-Verse comes in, it'll be delivered to me, and I'll have the digibook version of that. But that's it. That's my movie pickups. How many pops did I give up for that? Honestly, it was probably closer to 30 Funko Pops. It was actually, no, I would say probably about 24. It was a tub of Funko Pops. Some were a few chases. I don't have a lot of chases, but it was basically sets. A lot of Star Wars, Power Rangers, exclusives in that range. Those are the ones that I tend to be getting rid of right now. I don't collect Star Wars. I don't collect Power Rangers because it's just too much. Like with G.I. Joe. I do have a tub of G.I. Joe that I ended up purchasing last year from actually my friend Marcos. I have not gone through them yet because I know how I am. I know I want to buy more G.I. Joe. So if I might just end up selling them. I don't know. Just so I can focus on the things I originally wanted to go after, because the money I spent to buy them, I could have got a lot of these out of the way already. So let me know what you guys think. Do you guys agree with me? Collecting is hard. You got to collect for what you love, and you got to collect within your means. You know, when you first start out, you buy any and everything you can get your hands on. Then you end up selling a lot of the original ones you bought because you realize you just really didn't want them. But that will do it for me. Remember, here at Pitch Brick Drama, it is everything in entertainment. I am your host, Sean, your video and comic guru. Leave a comment below to let me know what you guys think about this. I definitely want to do a Q&A on this to hear, answer some of the questions you guys have on collecting. What do you guys collect? How did you get to that point of collecting it? Did you start off collecting that, or did you eventually funnel your way down to like, this is what I want to collect more than anything else? So that's usually how it works. But I will see you guys next time. I am Sean, your video and comic guru. Peace.